Hello students, welcome back to the class. So last class we have discussed about 73rd amendment of constitution. Okay, in this class we will continue the same topic. So in the last class we have discussed about what are the 73rd amendments were made. 73rd time the constitution was amended according to Panchayat Raj institution. We have discussed about 3-tier, okay, in the last class, and we have discussed that what are the positions where elections are conducted directly and indirectly, and we have discussed about reservations. In the last class we have discussed that 1/3 of the reservations which are given for the women's. Okay, now we'll go forward. Now next come to the point, children. 73rd amendment of constitutions, already know that this constitution was amended according to 1992 according to part 9 of Indian constitution from 243 to 243O, which contain nearly 16 articles. So this constitution came into force on 24th April 1993. Constitution was amended in 1992 but it came into force on 1993. Now these are the other things. Now we will discuss about duration. What are the durations of panchayat? The durations and the term for the panchayat is nearly 5 years. Okay, 5 years. These are the durations of panchayat, will be nearly 5 years. Okay, every durations when we are talking, any membership duration, that is mainly for 5 years only. So here also if you see the Panchayat Raj institutions durations are mainly for 5 years, and in case suppose if the elections, suppose if the Panchayat Raj institutions are dissolved, in that condition what will happen? Elections will be conducted within 6 months. Okay, in the dissolutions of assembly, in case the assembly have dissolved, in that condition again the elections will be conducted within 6 months. Okay, during emergency what will happen, or sometime what happen, the president or sometime the governor can dissolve the state legislative assembly. Suppose if in terms of dissolution, if legislative assembly completely dissolved, then within 6 months again the fresh elections will be conducted. So this is one point. So normally the durations for Panchayat Raj institution is mainly for 5 years, but in case of dissolutions, elections will be conducted within the 6 months. Now next come to the point, qualifications we'll study. First we will study about qualifications. Qualification and disqualifications, which are eligible and which are not eligible to become the member of various level. Okay, now first one, to become the to get a positions in the 3-tier system, first of all you should be 21 years of age. Okay, you should be the voters. Children, if you are not a voter, already remember, suppose if I am a voter, then I can contest for election also. Okay, for the various position I can contest for election. When? If I am a voter. Suppose if I have no voting rights only, I have no voter ID card, or if I am not a voter, registered voter, then I have no right to contest any type of elections in the any particular area. To contest an election, first of all you should be the voter of that particular area. Suppose if you are contesting an election, if you wanted to contest an election in this area, then you should be the voter of that area. First you should be the voter, and then only we can able to contest for the various positions in that particular area. So that is one point. And you should not work in, suppose if you are contesting for elections or if you are contesting for various positions, okay, so you should not hold any type of office for profit. You should not work for profit income. You should not work any other office for profit. We have seen in various positions, prime minister, president. So whenever they are contesting for election, they should not work. They does not have any type of side business. They should not work for any offices, any other offices for profit, etc. Otherwise, what will happen? They can utilize their positions to benefits. They can able to utilize their positions to benefit this point. So actually whenever if you are appointing for the position, you should be the 21 years of age, you should be the voter of the particular point, you should not hold any type of office, you should not work in any other office for profit. That is one point. So actually whenever we are contesting an election, we are providing welfare and service to the people. So either president or prime minister, whenever they are electing, they are providing services. So you should not work for any other profit. And fourth important point is, whatever the state legislative assembly is asking to deposit certain amount, you should be in position to deposit some amount. So whenever the state, so that is also one point. So sometime for the various position you have to deposit for a security purpose, some amount of deposits we have to deposit, and then only you can contest for elections. And recently in Andhra Pradesh, what happened, 30th May 1995, in 30 May 1995, Andhra Pradesh have passed an act that candidates, if they wanted to contest elections for the local self government, okay, these candidates are not eligible. Which candidates? Who have children, who got a children within 1 year after coming into authority. After coming in authority, after coming in power, if they got 2 or more children, then that persons are not eligible for positions for the local self government. So here we have seen about qualification. First qualification is 21 years of age. Second thing is you should be the voter of that particular area. And third thing is you should not work for any type of profit. And fourth thing is whatever the deposit amount they are asking you to deposit by state legislative assembly, according to state legislative assembly you have to deposit some amount. And according to Andhra Pradesh, 30th May 1995, which candidates are not eligible? The candidates after coming in authority after 1 year, if they have more 2 or 3 children, then that candidates are not eligible for these various positions. Second thing, power and functions. Overall, if you see, the local self government has various powers, various functions. Power we will discuss. They have various powers in 29 items, which are mainly mentioned in the level schedule of Indian Constitution. These 29 items. In these 29 items, they have a various position. They can make decisions. In these 29 items, they can make their decisions effectively. For example, agriculture. In terms of the matter of agriculture, local self government bodies can involve and they can take decision. In terms for the distribution of water, I already said you the main important functions of local self government and power is regarding water. They have right even to collect the bills which are regarding water. Sanitation and social welfare. These are the few example of function, but overall they have a power to make powers and decisions overall in 29 items. These are only few items, 4 items: agriculture, water, sanitation, social welfare. This is one part. Source of income, how they can get a source of income, that was mentioned in Article 243H of the Indian Constitution, mainly mentions about the source of income. So what we have discussed here, children, once again listen carefully. So this is about local self government we have discussed. So based upon the recommendation which was made by L.M. Singhvi committee, P.V. Narasimha Rao have made some changes according to 73rd Amendment Act in 1992. They made some changes in the local self government Panchayat Raj institution to make the Panchayat Raj institution more successful. Some changes were approved by the P.V. Narasimha Rao government on the recommendation of L.M. Singhvi committee, and these changes came into force on when April 24, 1993. So first one, the duration of Panchayat Raj institution is nearly 5 years. In case, suppose if the elections will dissolve, that it will be conducted within 6 months. The durations will be 5 years. If it dissolve, again the elections will be conducted within 6 months. Now take a qualification and disqualification. If you see, 21 years of age, you should be the 21 years of age to contest for election. You should be the registered voter. If you are not a voter, then you cannot hold any other point. Be a citizen of India, I will say. Okay, if you will be the voter, then you are the citizen of India. So that is eligible for various positions. You should not work for any type of profit in any office. So you should deposit certain amount of income which are demanded according to state legislative assembly. Whatever the constitution and whatever the act, according to the act, some amount we have to deposit as a security purposes. So that amount we have to deposit, then you can become the eligible. And according to Andhra Pradesh, which act was passed on 30th May 1995, the candidates which are not eligible, if they have more than 2 or 3 children after coming in the authority after 1 year. That is one point. Power and functions, if you see this amendment, okay, local self government has various powers and functions which was given 29 items. They can make their amendment, they can make their decisions. Okay, Panchayat Raj institution, agriculture, water, sanitation, social welfare. In terms of this point, Jilla Parishad, Panchayat Samiti, a Gram Panchayat, they can able to take the decisions in these 29 items. Okay, already we have discussed central list, state list, concurrent list. Okay, so this list were under the control of Panchayat, they can able to take the decision, Panchayat Raj committee. So these are the points, children. So now we have discussed about the 73rd amendment of local self government. So tomorrow we will continue the same topic. We will continue the same class, children. Thank you very much.